This is not a professional recording, but it is a professional reenactment of the truth. Sit down, stand up. Simon says touch your head, touch your toes, and wiggle your nose. Welcome to Red Hot Chaos. We hope you enjoy the show. Hi everybody, it's me, your boy.
It's Fabian.
Hey.
It's Justin. Though my hand will go off screen if I do this. Tis Justin.
Hello.
Tis Julie. Hello. Today's topic we're talking about is the Three Little Pigs and creating different villains for them and making two of them die. Violence, I guess. Yay. I'm not fully filled in on this topic. I'm very confused, but it's fine.
Why did you announce it?
Because it's one thing I can contribute without being confused. I can contribute without being confused by announcing the topic.
Okay. So, on my way home, I was thinking, what would I do for a house?
You weren't even on your way home yet.
I was on my way home. I was driving home from the mall. Thank you. But I was thinking, because I needed to come up with, of course, my hero and my villain. In this case, the hero being what my pig would build his house out of. For those who don't know the story of the Three Little Pigs, Three Little Pigs go...
Bricks and straw.
Yeah, Three Little Pigs are on their way home, and I think, they're running away from a big bad wolf?
Mm-hmm.
And they each construct their houses so that they can hopefully withstand the power of the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf goes to the first house. It's made out of, let's say, sticks or something like that?
Straw first.
Straw. And Big Wild Wolf's like, fee, fi, fo, fum, I'm a wolf.
And I'll blow your house down. And he blows the house down. The little pig runs to the house of sticks that his brother's in. He goes, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Blows down the sticks. Both those pigs move over to the third house, which is made of bricks. And they go, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll... And doesn't blow the house down. Then he tries to climb in through the chimney and gets burned into a soup.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I think he said fee, fi, fo, fum somewhere in there.
I'm pretty sure that's a giant.
It's fee, fi, fo. I smell a tiny little.
That's not the quote.
Yeah, it depends on which one you heard.
Isn't it like I smell the blood of an Englishman or something like that?
Yeah.
But there's also like the little kid ones. They do like I smell a little human because it's supposed to be less graphic. It's not. The giant ends up trying to eat Jack anyways.
See,
so.
I just go based off of Into the Woods where he's staring at the giant's bazingas.
Yeah.
He's like, there are giants in the sky.
And then the lady giant comes down to eat all the people.
She's like, who stole my golden goose?
No, she's like, who killed my husband?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Why do I remember this better than you? I've only seen it like twice.
My memory, it's stunted by my growth.
You're not growing anymore.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
There's like a big gap between you and me. On the camera and it's bothering me.
That gap was so big we could make it a store.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll go first. So I decided I want this to work out in my favor.
I don't.
So what?
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to have my pig. I'm gonna name him Harold. I want
Harold the pig.
I want Harold the pig to build his house out of the remains of some of his old ancestors. So just build his house out of pig.
A pig house with a pig in it?
No bones. Nope, just raw meat.
So like bacon and sausage?
Yep.
I feel like this attracts monsters.
And then, you know who it's going to attract? It's going to attract... Well, before I get there, he's going to manually go to all of their graves or whatever, and then get his little knife, his little butcher's knife, make bacon slices out of it, and then they're going to build the house. It's going to be a...
pork chops too?
No. Well, actually, yeah, we could probably have pork chops too. But either way, it's gonna be all
The
pig.
rotting process is already happening. For
This is a magical world. It's not going wrong.
Is
Magical.
Harold the pig a cannibal, or is he just making things out of his
Is
ancestors?
he like high on weed or something? Like, what's going on with him?
He's making the most of an opportunity, I guess. He's just doing what humans do anyway. He's just doing what humans do.
What do we do? We do not make houses out of human carcasses.
Well, you make a point. We're repurposing the meat.
We don't.
Just use, reuse, recycle.
Exactly. It's not completely illegal in some states, but we don't socially allow it.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I forgot. There also has to be a little bit of wood to keep the meat like propped up.
Oh, okay.
So it has like a slightly wooden frame.
Cement.
No, not cement. No, it has to be made out of meat. And
Yeah.
so
No, I mean like in between the meat pieces, just use cement.
that's cheating. No, that's cheating.
Is it?
Because for my monster, it has to be made out of wood.
Okay.
So after he builds all this, and granted, let's just say time stops while he's building all this, because this is, I'll admit, it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah. Little pig in the hands.
But after he builds it, time resumes, and there is a monster just comes down from the mountain because he smells just meat. Yeah, Nom. The monster's name is Nova.
The monster's name is
Well, it has to be really crispy.
But in this story, Nova is a dragon.
Oh,
Down from the mountain, and it's like,
Pig's already lost.
yeah, the pig's like fee, fi, fo, fum. Wait, no, the dragon's like,
5 foot on the add your carcass to my
oh, how the tables have turned.
add your carcass to my house. Hold on 1 minute.
shows up with his knife. Like, come here, I'm gonna shank you.
No, because like I'm gonna skin you. I gotta add you to my house really quick. Hold on.
I mean, that would be really cool. Have like a dragon's head on the front. But yeah, you know how threatening that would be. Like, to my house, it's full of the meat of my ancestors and the dragon.
Let's let people.
No. I don't know if anybody be coming over. Anything.
So the dragon comes down, and the dragon's like, I see your house. You stand nothing to me. Your house smells good. I burn you now. And the dragon, it gets not just like a regular blast of fire, but it gets that like Godzilla type fire where it like looks really cool and it goes doom 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 doom.
Oh, yeah.
Radioactive fire.
And
Okay.
but it doesn't like destroy it. It just cooks it really well.
Makes me hungry.
It makes the pig survives. How? Because
He wasn't home.
he left to go get some more meat.
It's awful.
Imagine digging graves for.
Yeah.
Imagine spending a month digging graves to come back and find your whole house gone.
Bacon. Yeah, I turned into bacon.
It's already bacon. It's just cooked bacon.
And then I'm going to.
And then it would crumble because it's crispified.
I myself am like human me. I'm going to walk into the frame. I'm gonna walk by the house, and I'm going to smell it and say, "Well done," and then walk off.
Yeah.
Not medium rare.
So I think my hero and villain kind of work well because either way,
They both died.
Hey, listen, I get to smell bacon, and honestly, that's good enough for me.
Deal.
Will the house survive? Probably not. I mean, we'll probably eat it, but
Mm-hmm.
It's not my turn. You guys have to think. You guys came up with it. It's your turn, Sir Justin.
Okay.
Can you beat?
So, all right, I got a good one. Since you named your pig, I'm gonna have to name mine.
Okay.
My pig's name, Piglet.
Pig? Oh, not Piglet.
Yeah, Piglet. Piglet.
Does he have friends?
So, same laws. Time stops for Piglet to build his house.
Mm.
Or I don't know if Piglet's a boy or a girl, but Piglet to
Piglet's
build
a boy. He's just a
their
very
house.
nice boy.
And then Piglet's house, he starts with like plexiglass, and then it's like like he lives on the inside of a tank of plexiglass. But there's also it's like a giant hollow house made of plexiglass, and he fills it with oobleck.
Oh.
What's
Mhm.
So
Oobleck and plexiglass.
I know what's plexiglass. What's oobleck?
oobleck's like this. It's like sort of like a gelatin substance. It's um. How would you describe it?
It's neither a liquid nor a solid. It's called
Stuff that people like jump onto, but then if you like slowly put your hand through it, it'll like eat your hand.
yeah.
Gross.
It's actually really smart because
Both.
the initial force will be absorbed.
Yeah.
So who's your bad guy?
I was thinking Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong doesn't have a brain. He just sits there punching the oobleck over and over again and continue to just not be able to make it in.
Well, because he has barrels, and over time, he probably exhausts himself, but over time, he could be throwing these barrels, and the plexiglass could crack, and that oobleck flow out. He also has he also has exploding barrels, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I don't think. I mean, the oobleck itself might be able to hold off the explosion, but it's just gonna either way it'll all flow out because it won't have a solid container.
Well, Donkey Kong is just gonna like squish Piglet and just Piglet pancake.
Sit up, Piglet.
Sit up,
And
Piglet.
then Piglet will be absorbed through his butt.
Not the direction I was going.
What about Winnie the Pooh? Is Winnie the Pooh gonna come walking by?
He may.
It's like, where's my friend?
Where's Christopher Robin? I just imagine like Piglet and all of the 100-Acre Wood characters hanging out in there in pitch darkness, waiting for Donkey Kong to quit and go away, but he doesn't.
He shows up at the 100-Acre Woods, rolls on his barrel with Diddy Kong.
He's the head.
Yeah.
He's the original Heffalump, yeah.
I guess it's my turn now. Huh.
I mean, overall, that house doesn't. If the plexiglass itself gets broken, then the oobleck falls out, and that's how that house is destroyed.
True.
But if it doesn't break the initial how thick is the plexiglass?
Oh, it's about 1/4 of an inch thick, so not very thick.
And I'm guessing well, I don't think oobleck itself is transparent, is it?
No.
No.
Speaking of it, how is he going to live in that house?
The door.
Well,
probably got like a.
The door is just plexiglass with oobleck inside of it on a hinge that's been cut into it.
So there would have to be plexiglass on the inside then too.
Yeah, I would assume there's plexiglass on the inside. Like, there's 2 layers of plexiglass. And
it's a non-Newtonian fluid. That's what it's called. So it's neither. It's neither a solid nor a liquid. Or I guess both.
It is both, but not at all either. It is just a solidity.
So, like at rest, it's liquid, but if you push on it, it turns solid.
So as long as the
As long as the plexiglass doesn't get broken, Piglet's fine. If not, just anxious. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't think this through at all because I've been not awake most of today. I guess my pig is named Jeffrey because that's
Why
the
is he
most
named
white
Jeffrey?
person name possible. And I'm the whitest person here, so it counts.
Jeffrey.
And then he's a dumb pig and makes his house out of paper mache. And but it's like not one layer of paper mache. It's like several layers of paper mache.
How many is seven?
3.
Oh, however many you can get on top of another layer without it falling apart or caving in. I've only made stuff out of paper mache like twice, so. And paper mache is not really easy to break once it's solidified and after it's dry.
If I threw a brick at paper
How many layers of paper mache are we talking about? If it's like 20 layers, it goes through like the first 10.
That's the first number you're giving me? I'm putting 20 layers of paper mache.
No, I'm giving you 50 layers.
50 layers?
Yeah.
What the heck?
50 layers.
I need this much paper.
All the old newspapers that never get sold anymore.
So newspapers are canonical in this
Newspapers
universe.
are usually used in paper mache, and there's also glue and water. That's how you make paper mache. So you have to have all three of those. So those are allowed in the universe.
So Jeffrey with his 50 layers of paper mache house.
Dumb pig, and he doesn't know what he's doing, and they don't have construction permits, so this is what he was allowed to make.
You tell me if he had a construction permit, he could actually build a better house.
Yeah, but because they're pigs, they're not allowed to have construction permits.
Okay. Who's giving them construction permits? Bob the Builder?
No. Mayor Goodway
Mayor Goodway.
from Paw Patrol.
Why?
No.
And then this pig's villain is I don't know a lot of villains that I would use.
Are you looking for one that would be able to break it, or for one that would just be like a useless villain?
I don't know. That's the thing. I would have better experience with heroes that could be villains than villains that could be villains, because all the villains' problems usually just.
Well, your villain can be anybody. I mean, Donkey Kong himself is not a villain.
I didn't have the best monster, but
I'm gonna have a troll as the villain.
A troll? Like Poppy?
No, like the scary trolls from D&D, the big giant scary trolls.
the trolls from Frozen?
Like they mix with, they look like ogres, but they're called trolls.
You mean orcs?
Same thing.
Or
Orcs and trolls are the same thing in D&D. They're pretty much the same
about
thing.
to piss off an entire fandom?
All look the same to me, okay?
I'm gonna put orc/troll. Do you want the one from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, those ones, the super scary ones, and the all-seeing eye dude, I guess. Is
And Sauron?
yeah. He's leading,
Gorn.
so
You said I want the troll from Lord of the Rings and Sauron. It's like
Sauron's leading the troll orc dudes. He's telling them where to hit the house to make it fall down.
okay. And so I mean, we gave like I guess I did a dragon, so I can't really say.
But Sauron uses fire eye stuff. He's not allowed to make lava.
Okay. So, well, no, isn't Sauron
I don't
Am
know,
I getting it
the
wrong?
giant seeing eye thingy that's on the tower.
tower from Lord of the Rings?
It's the Eye of Sauron.
Was Sauron's central stronghold, serving as the seat of.
His name is Sauron.
Wait. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower.
I don't even know how to say that, so.
Yeah, the Eye of Sauron kept watch over Middle Earth from its highest tower. That's scary. So you want to sit here?
Yep. My pig's gonna die, and I'm okay with this.
It's alright. It is what it is.
I want him to die.
I mean, if I think about it, I don't think any of these houses are going to survive that.
The only one that might survive is Justin's, and that's if Donkey Kong doesn't have his exploding barrels.
You know what? I feel like all of these were like weakling houses. I'm gonna give a really strong example. Harold decided that his first house completely destroyed. He said, "Screw this! I'm still around because I got magical plot armor."
Magical.
And so he goes to the
Modified magical.
he goes to Lowe's to get some. Not sponsored. Please sponsor us.
Don't sponsor us. We don't want to be sponsored by Lowe's.
Do you not like money?
No.
You're not like money.
They're more rich.
Who?
Walmart.
Lowe's will take it. We also will love Walmart. Anybody give us money? But so my Harold goes to unnamed department store, and he
Lowe's. Don't lie. Or Home Depot.
he happens to meet this guy. This guy's name is Tadashi. And
From Big Hero 6?
And he is currently working on some microbots that can conform to anything.
That's the wrong person!
No.
Hiro's the one who made the microbots. Tadashi made it.
Listen, I'm getting there. But because Hiro happens to not be there, and in this universe, Hiro was the one who took Harold's place in the house.
That's awful.
Hiro came to show off his tech.
You're causing so much trauma.
This is a dark universe. Sauron's here, apparently.
Sauron's here, apparently.
There's a dragon, there's Sauron, Donkey Kong.
Oh, gosh.
Does that mean Nintendo exists?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Donkey Kong just exists on Nintendo.
Kind of like Chris Pratt Mario.
Yeah.
It's me, Chris Pratt.
He didn't even do an accent at all.
But Harold gets all of these microbots from Tadashi because Tadashi's alive. He survived this time. Thank you.
Tadashi
survived this time.
Yeah. The movie killed off my favorite character.
Fire. Fiery death.
No. See, I saved him from the fiery death this time. I sent his brother instead.
Tadashi gets too depressed to make anything in the pig's house again. The end.
So Tadashi sends Baymax to go check on Hiro.
Hiro is dead. Baymax comes back, Hiro is dead. Would
you like a hug?
Your family member has died. Hey, man, morally distress. I am here to give you a hug.
Then suffocates Tadashi. Tadashi die.
You just kill off all your characters. Suffocates the pig dies too.
He turns to Harold. Harold sees this and he's like, I don't have my knife. What do I do? Baymax turns to him and says, I see you are suffering under distress. You are in distress. Would you like care? And Harold, in his great wisdom, decides to ask for an associate. The associate says, how may I help you today? And Harold goes, I need the ultimate weapon.
I have the need for speed.
What?
Lightning McQueen.
And so, now that Baymax has killed both Tadashi and Hiro, Baymax turns and says, it is time for your hug. But Harold turns around and says, it's time for your handshake. and they shake hands, and now they're business partners. And they manage the microbots to build a super awesome house that responds to the whims of whatever Harold wants.
Ooh.
That's what she said.
What?
Yeah.
That is my quote unquote indestructible house.
Does it kill the dragon? Because the dragon
No.
is alive. You haven't killed him off yet.
It doesn't have to kill the dragon. You know what? The microbots, once the dragon comes around, they form a giant hand, like saying "stop," and the dragon goes, "Who is it?
Everybody want to be the dragon.
Who dares challenge me?" And the hand gives him a wait a second, and then they offer like a handshake, and then Harold and Baymax come out with their suits on. Want to be business partners?
And then he proceeds to go kill everybody else.
Yeah, and then my lovely trio now are all teamed up. I got Baymax, Harold the pig, and the dragon named Nova.
And do they run a bacon business?
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, we have the automatic grill, I guess. We have the brains, and the skill to do so. So, yeah, you know what? They set up a bacon shop.
Harold the pig's bacon, but not his bacon specifically.
It's like, I get bacon, but not mine. So that is my alternative for a super strong house that could survive anything. See, somebody could also hack them, or like an orbital laser would destroy them all. I'm pretty sure an orbital laser would win.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's your turn, Justin, again. Since he's got an orbital laser and a house of nanobots.
No, I still have the same villain. I just chose a different house.
Exactly.
I'm going to choose a different villain. Same house.
Okay. This is the
the Oobleck house with the
plexiglass.
This villain is going to be Ooh. No. That's not a villain, though.
Well, it can be a hero. It can be anybody.
It can be any. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Pocahontas?
Mm-hmm.
Tree of Wisdom?
Yes.
What? Like the grandmother?
Yeah. This is the tree of attack. I don't know.
Well, I think in the movie itself, I think when the raccoon tried to go up or whatever, the tree went pow.
No. It let the raccoon on the tree. It's just when they started trying to cut the tree, they were like,
oh. I guess like the cousin of that tree would be the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter?
You want the tree from the Harry Potter courtyard. Gotcha.
No, you specifically want the one from Harry Potter? Or not Harry Potter, from
yes, Harry Potter.
From Pocahontas?
I'll do the Pocahontas one.
Okay.
But this one has legs and can move.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of what is it? It's not Snow White, it's Cinderella?
Cinderella.
With her carriage that's made out of the pumpkin and whatever.
The creepy pumpkin.
So then that's Piglet with the Oobleck and plexiglass house with the villain is the tree. I'm gonna put Grandma Tree. With or I'll put On the Go.
Wisdom Go.
On the Go, Grandma Tree.
So is she coming to destroy that house then?
Yeah. Kind of like what's the name? Scylla from the Odyssey. where it's very inviting
Mhm.
with the very inviting but secretly out to kill.
I mean, I'd be terrified if that thing just showed up. Because you think it's
Be
just
like,
a regular tree.
no, I'm sure Piglet would be like, the 100-acre wood had come to,
Attack because I stole its honey.
no, come,
Piglet's kind of.
see, hello, would you like to come in, 100-acre wood, specifically? And Grandma Tree would be like, sure. It's like the reverse of
But
the
inside,
witch with the sugar house.
Piglet will die.
He invites the witch.
Piglet has heart because of anxiety.
My Piglet is, again, not surviving this one.
Poor Piglet. He's going through so much stress.
2 for 2.
Oh, I got a really, really OP boss. So
Well, who's your OP boss?
Zoron.
Who? You mean Zordon from the Power Rangers?
No, the tree thing. Not the tree thing. Me from Lord of the Rings.
Sauron?
Yeah, that thing.
She said Zoron. I said, what? Zoro?
That thing.
Leave me alone.
You mean Zorro?
Leave me alone.
Zorro. The
Zorro.
mask of Zorro?
Oh,
I-
One Piece.
I think I didn't fully watch the Mask of Zorro. I might have watched it as a kid.
I don't
Blue
know.
Steel.
I'm gonna change mine, I guess. The house.
Are you
because-
keeping Jeffrey?
Yes, I'm keeping Jeffrey. Why would I change my pig? I guess I'll change my house so that he won't die, even though he probably deserves to die. What do I want to do?
You want to build your house out of cement?
Just make it a cement brick wall around his house.
You want to?
Yeah, I guess. He's still a paper mache house, but now his yard is fenced in with a brick wall.
Is it a short wall or is it a tall wall?
It's 50 feet tall.
What?
I feel like that's kind of tall.
Wall surrounding your 50 layers of paper mache.
If you make one hole in that wall and it hits the paper mache, that man's dead.
Oh dear.
Okay. So which of these three pigs, Harold, Piglet, and Jeffrey, who are we thinking has the most chance to survive?
It's not Piglet.
Probably because your building can adapt to any situation.
I would argue that, yeah.
Because you got the nanobots going on and all that good fancy jazz.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have the strongest fort.
House. Yeah.
Okay. Which would be like the worst villain out of these ones?
Probably mine.
I mean, yeah.
Justin's.
Well, because I was like, I initially have a dragon, but no, you not only have the troll from Lord of the Rings, I forget his name, but you also have
the trolls.
You have the entire troll army.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
My man's not surviving.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's see, what was the main troll's bad guy's name? What's his name? Oh, I guess he's an orc.
Mhm.
He's an orc.
Yeah, because the troll tries to cook the hobbits.
Right. Affiliation, no.
Your mom.
Let's see. Mordor orcs, Misty Mountain orcs, and Isengard orcs. And Urukai. Let's see. I am learning so much. It's like I should read these books or watch the movies again. But you have the entire army.
Yeah.
Plus Sauron.
Yeah.
That.
I told you I didn't want my pig to survive. He did not survive.
So would he be able to kill Baymax, Harold, and the dragon?
Pig or my.
Would your army and Sauron be able to defeat my dragon, Nova?
I don't think so. Just because you guys have the nanobot things and they don't have as much fancy technology as you do.
But you also have like a dark wizard.
But all he does is spout lava. So, yeah, it depends on how you look at it.
Okay. Well, we have a declared winner here. May it be so that Harold the pig, Nova the dragon, and Baymax for a shoe-in. Isn't Baymax a villain now too? Because he killed Tadashi and he killed.
Yeah.
I got two villains. Well, technically, Harold is a villain too.
Do not ask the answer to your life predicament that you asked about.
So all my villains came to a party and became business partners, and they took on the mighty battle. What are we going to call this battle?
The Battle of Houses.
Houses. Not Harry Potter. Just houses.
Just houses.
The Battle of Houses. Okay. And with this great feat, the orcs
they all die in a
showed up.
fiery explosion of an asteroid.
Like they all went out dinosaur style. Yeah, realistically, yeah,
that'd be the only way to take him out.
Yeah, it's like Harold was ready to fight, Baymax ready to heal, the dragon ready to devour. The orcs.
They all just got shot by an asteroid.
Planet destroyed. Nobody wins.
Flawless fatality.
The asteroid won.
Yeah, the asteroid wins. And on this asteroid was a tiny life form, a little thing called alien.
Accurate.
I think that's a good list. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for listening for today.
It's a little bit shorter of an episode, but I think we are all tired.
It's okay. Sometimes we need short episodes so that people value the longer episodes, so they can realize how much they love listening to us.
Commit arson because we don't give them a long
For legal reasons, we do not commit arson.
Commit arson because we don't give them a long enough episode, and they sad.
Well, if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. I don't care. I'll read them. I'll share them. Cool. Let's all make this podcast great. Let's make this podcast great again.
No. Donald Trump is. Donald Trump moves.
Targeting two different audiences here.
I want the three little pigs, and I want the Democrats and Republicans to argue this podcast for the rest of history.
No, Donald Trump shows up. He's like, and as I say, that I will do this way, and I'm an old man who's over 70, and I have democratic population.
You know, he wouldn't build a house, but he would build a wall.
He built my wall.
You have Donald Trump to build the wall around your paper mache house. It's horrible.
You know why? Because it works. No, just kidding.
No further comments.
No, it don't.
Thank you for listening. If you'd like to leave a comment, leave a comment. If you don't want to, don't leave a comment. We have our socials somewhere. Pay attention. We're on everywhere.
Something.
Yeah, listen to our music because we make music too. Yay.
You guys make music. I just make music.
Yeah, we have new merch coming out eventually. Yeah.
Someday.
On a Sunday, on a Monday and Thursday because
but
those are
never on a Wednesday because that's how
any day that ends in Y.
I had to think. I was like, wait, actually. But thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day. If you don't have a great day, have a better day.
Adios, agua, benvenuto.
How do we end this recording?
No, thing at the bottom.
Oh, wait. Okay. I tripped over my cereal box. Okay. Sure. Piglet, since I forgot we were recording our visuals, to make sure Piglet has his motivation to survive and win every future battle.
Piglet dies.
But where did you get that from?
Our friend Diane gave us this. This little Winnie the Pooh head.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. There's nothing else to this. It's just a head.
It's a pillow made of Winnie the Pooh head.
It is horrifying.
She was like, "You guys could bring it with you to Comic-Con." We said, no.
And now it's on our head. It horrifies me in the middle of the night.
Hey, listen, it's okay if it horrifies you in the middle of the night. It's there to protect us.
It's terrifying.
Turn it towards the wall so it doesn't look at you at 3 a.m.
Some of my stuffed animals, because they're, some of them have those,
You
like,
need to end the recording, sir.
no!
Yes.
This is recording time.
No. And the recording and the phone with Justin.
3, 2, 1. This is the end of the recording. Thank you. Goodbye.